Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Nomad Soul. We need to go to the supermarket in Zone 9. If there's a terminal on the wall, I'll probably dump a load of stuff as well. The Dreamer's concert flyer. Harvey's Bar in Calazar. I think we've already been to that. We must have about 10 of that flyer. Hey, raining! Now we're looking for a monk. Hello, do you know where I can find an armory? Yes, in what district? Anekba? In Anekba, there's one near Jaunpur Gate and one in front of the supermarket. Okay, thank you, goodbye. A Yeshu monk. That's great, I need a Yeshu monk. Show him the sign of the awakened. Oh, I think I dumped that. Let's see if there's a multiplan in here. Oh. Let's try this place here.
Sometimes even I get the hungries at work. So, to combat those diet failures that bring my productivity down, I use Chocoback, the energy bar with tungsten hydrogen extract. You too can eat like me. Eat Chocoback, the bar that boosts productivity.
Hopefully one of these will do. Okay. Show him the sign of the awakened and he will lead you to someone who can help you. Maybe I never learned the sign of the awakened. Oh dear, that took loads of health off.
Do you want a retinal electro prosthesis? A titanium arm? How about a biomechanical penis implant? There's just one way to go. Buy Constant Biological Implants. The lowest prices in Omikron and exceptional service. And if there's ever a problem, we replace the defective part in less than 48 hours. On special now. If you buy a cybernetic arm, Konsu will give you one free finger. So why wait? Buy Konsu. Konsu, the implants you never get rid of.
Well, I must have missed something. See, it's times like this when... Because I thought I did a great episode, didn't I? It's times like this when, obviously, I must have missed something. Because otherwise I'll have to go through... Oops. The entire world. I've literally no idea what I've missed. I might even have to read the whole book from start to finish. Tell us his fucking talisman. Maybe we knew that. I'd certainly forgotten it. But Telis was a demon. Ugh. Makes no sense. Why'd the demon... Unless she wasn't a demon at that point. Wait, so I was sleeping with a fucking terrorist the whole time? But... What? So Telis was a member of the Awakened? Because I'm supposed to be killing all the members of the Awakened and turning them in because I'm Kale the police officer. So was Kale always a corrupt police officer working for the Awakened? Did he know? Because apparently I should have known she was with the Awakened.
What can I do for you, stranger?
Why do you call me stranger? Because I'm fucking... Oh my god, what a stupid retort. I'm looking for a power rod.
A power rod? I haven't been asked for one of those for centuries. So, you're intending to do battle with the Fiend. Be careful. Darkness can prove to be more powerful than light.
Look, have you got a power rod or not?
It's not that simple. It's easy to make a power rod if you know the art. What's difficult to find is what gives it its power, its energy.
You're right, and what's that?
Part of what you want to destroy. In your case, you'll need a piece of skin or a tuft of hair from a demon. You don't need a lot. A mere scale would suffice. But without this sample, I cannot make a power rod.
I think I might have a piece of demon in the terminal. In fact, I think I took it out to show the monk. Look, I've got a piece of a demon. I mean, everyone carries around pieces of demons. And there were several on the wall in Den's apartment, we think. So actually, that's quite easy to get.
Where did you find this? It's extremely rare for a demon to leave a trace. Yes, I believe this will do. All I have to do is put it inside. Now your power rod is ready for use.
Ah, well, that's a bit of information we didn't have. The demons are meant to rot away then. That's interesting knowledge, and it almost certainly means that art on the wall Den actually thought was a good idea. How do I use it?
You use it like a waver gun, but it's a much more powerful weapon.
Alright, thank you for your help.
I did very little. The hardest is yet to come. May Vaya Grimuga have pity on you.
That must be one of the apostles or someone from the Green Book. So these guys still follow the Green Book. Looks like the mummy of a vaguely humanoid being. A giant Koopy. Yeah. Nice. Good taste. The stuffed head of an enormous animal. It looks like from Mass Effect. The really slow talking ones. Oh, well, this was a nice easy puzzle. As it turns out, it would have taken me a long time to find Tellus's talisman, though. I'm struggling to understand the implications of this. So, she's basically given us the symbol of the awakened, and I was supposed to know that. But that must mean that Kale knew that. I'm trying to remember back to when she gave it to me. She gave it to me in the restaurant before the armed robbery. So, was she coming out to me as a member of the Awakened then? Was I supposed to pick up on that? So she must know I wasn't Kale, because if she knew I was Kale, a police officer, she'd never have let on that she was a member of the Awakened. Unless Kale himself was a member of the Awakened. I think I might have to think about this. What other jobs do we have to do then? That's it, go to the gate and kill the demon. I think we might have some more bits to do here. We've got some stashes to uncover, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go have a look through the multi-plan. I'll be back. Okay, so this is the second time I've recorded this half of the episode. But the good news is, there wasn't really any interactions for me to do. We haven't got any puzzles we can't complete, apart from one, and that's in a different section of the city. But we have missed something. We've missed the bookstore. If I can find my bearings, I will go and find it for you. Bookstore. Oh, and we didn't go to the bank. So the bank, if you remember, is like a pawn shop, but we can visit that. It's only up here on the left. Yeah, I saw that coming and then just headed straight into it. So this is the bank, pretty glitzy. Except for the music.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Like life's just not
I'd like to sell this item.
Fortunately, there's close
So there you go, like a pawn shop.
The very first swig will
Goodbye.
Its inimitable taste will quench your thirst.
None of these guys will talk to me,
Flood your
which is fair enough because they're in the queue.
happiness. So don't forget.
So that's the bank, but we're not going to need a lot of money because I think we've done a pretty good job of actually collecting the money. We haven't bought anything, and if I do need more money, I've got a cheat to just do it. Given my knowledge of Omicronian literature, I think I'll avoid the subject. I'd love to discuss literature, but I should really be doing something else. It's always nice to see people improving themselves, but it doesn't really do much for me. Nice body. I'm guessing you can possess her. Not a fact, but that pretty much seems to be the clue. Books. If I want to buy one, I'd better see the sales assistant.
Hello. May I get you something?
Yeah, I'd like to buy something, please.
Have a nice day.
So now we have to decide where to end the episode, but I think I'm going to end it outside Security HQ. Good job I checked that this recorded before I just charged ahead with the video, really. Oh, we haven't been to the hospital yet. Should we go to the hospital? Let's see what's at the hospital. Plus I have got run over, so hospital might be a good place to go. Oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting from a hospital, I'll be honest. Have I gone the right way? Yeah, it looks like it. That's it in the background, I think. So the good news about having recorded it twice is there's one that's in the runic language that took me ages to read. But hopefully, second time round, it'll be smoother and I'll be able to read it. The bases of Tsar combat. The theoretical bases of Tar combat by Ubin Tamarfir. Tar combat techniques are amongst the oldest known. The earliest traces can be found among the nomad tribes of the high plateau of Weza. They were then copied by pilgrim Tar monks who described and codified them. This technique exists in 4 variations, 2 male and 2 female. Here are the 4 Tar techniques still known. Uhazat, the fire technique. Utahar Dam, the earth technique. Utahir Lativa, the wind technique. Utahir Gativa, the water technique. Tar Fight Techniques Volume 27. The astute fighter always remembers the Tar teaching. The sidestep is the attack of the wise. It takes the enemy by surprise and opens the way for the counterblow. A good fighter rushes in to strike his adversary as soon as he gets him to the ground. Training increases a fighter's strength. Rip your adversary as soon as he comes too close to you. Have no pity for your enemy. If you don't kill him, he'll kill you. Made us good recipes. Koopy croquettes with shamadek, recipe for 4. Ingredients: 2 koopies, 11 fistfuls of shamadek, 3 green padarek biscuits, 5 cloves of plood, 2 fistfuls of yellow ornahir and 4 jinpan eggs. Mix the yellow ornahir and the 4 eggs in a large saucepan. Simmer on a low flame for 2 periods. Skim the plood cloves and the padarek and brown them by increasing the heat. Blend the koopies in a mixer. Mix with the shamadek and make into croquettes. Marinate the croquettes in the saucepan. Place in the oven for 3 periods. Serve with Jern beer. Omikron, Birth of the City. Birth of the City Under the Dome by Jürgen Jafar. Phaenon is the second planet in the Primat Systemsis. In the years 3753, the extinction of the Radan, the only sun, made all life impossible. Phaenon entered an ice age. To protect themselves against the cold, the inhabitants decided to build giant crystal domes over their cities. The Omikron dome was finished in 3849. Ventilation centres were built to ensure the circulation of oxygen and to artificially recreate climatic conditions. Life under the dome made it indispensable to set up a system of strict demographic limitations. Now that both space and natural resources were numbered, it was essential to limit the number of births. The city was divided into 4 zones called Anekbar, Jaunpur, Laura, and Magatana. People were forbidden to circulate between these zones. Each zone thus developed independently of the others, with its own architecture and its own lifestyle. The political system by Osman Tamil. The legislative powers are exercised by 2 separate assemblies, the Chamber of Laws and the Plenum of the Wise. The population elects 700 local representatives or senators who make up the Chamber of the Laws, which in turn elects 117 of its members to constitute the Plenum of the Wise. The laws voted by the Chamber of the Laws must be approved by the Plenum of the Wise and sanctioned by Ix before they can be applied. Ix can at any time decide to pass a law or oppose his veto to the application of any law. He is also the Supreme Commander of the Security Forces. The judiciary is concentrated in the Grand Council. It consists of 16 members, 3 supreme judges and 13 magistrates, appointed by Ix for life. And we know exactly how corrupt all that system is. Omikron Laws, Volume 91. Article 24937. Each person must reproduce before the age of 30. Couples must have 2 children before reaching the age of 35. 24938. Ix decides which individuals are compatible and suitable for reproduction. Analysis and verification of their genetic codes facilitates progressive improvement of the race. 24939. When a person has reproduced twice, he/she must be sterilised. 24940. Reproduction may not take place except between 2 individuals chosen by Ix. Giving birth to more than 2 children, or fewer than 2 children before the age of 35, or reproduction between 2 unauthorised individuals, is punishable by definitive cancellation of the individual. Article 2491. Sexual relations without a view to reproduction are authorised without any restrictions. Oh, I guess that's good. The Cobalt Wars, Volume 1 by U.C. Masset. The war between the 2 brother kings, Gomir and Samet, had already lasted for nearly 20 cycles, and neither had been able to gain a decisive advantage. Their armies did battle in a maelstrom of blood and fury, and their hatred of each other had not diminished in any way. Samet was a powerful sorcerer. When an ancient parchment was found not too far from a battlefield was brought to him, he locked himself into his apartment for 3 days. When he emerged, he roared like a demented man that his new ally would enable him to win the war. He just opened up a pathway to hell. In those days, a great rumour arose from the limits of the Nassau Empire. Hordes of demons appeared everywhere, and out of nowhere in indescribable fury. Gomir's legions were soon reduced to nothing, but the demons did not stop there. Next, they attacked Samet's armies. Astaroth, the prince of the demons, took over his palace and ate the head of the brother king. Omikron News, the 41st of Andar, 7216. Legatee Reshev's speech. Our beloved guide, Legatee Angus Reshev, will make a speech this afternoon in the Chamber of Laws. He is expected to announce the latest measures to control works of art. Our enlightened leader has commented that more and more artists are expressing ideas that are non-conformist, if not downright conflict with the code of censorship. In order to avoid decadent art in our society, a Minister for Art will be nominated and will check works for non-conformist tendencies. Fifth victory for Shuka. The champion Brass Shuka won his fifth victory in the arena yesterday evening in the Omikron Championship organised by Don Wing. He killed his adversary, the unfortunate Guz Mivet, during the third round with a powerful elbow blow to the back of the neck. Omicron News, the 19th of Zenep 7216. Mecha Guard maintenance. A contract worth several million cetics was signed between the city and the Konsu Trust for maintenance of the city's mecha guards. Several regrettable incidents due to a mecha malfunction caused the deaths of 2,211 people in the course of the last cycle. It was becoming urgent to reach a decision. The problem has now been solved. An exceptional concert. Yanga, the famous singer, yesterday gave an exceptional concert before more than 12,000 people in the Reshev Auditorium. The Minister for Music was also present. He announced that he was satisfied by Yanga's performance and that her songs have been authorised by the ministry. Condemnation. Gan 610, author of the pamphlet Decadence, has been declared guilty of anti-government propaganda. Having publicly confessed his errors, he was executed yesterday morning. David Kaj, Poetry, 7209-7211. Indifference, by David Kaz. When night falls slowly, with a rusting on the dome, and the ventilators cease for a time, their sad, monotonous melody, my thoughts are filled with your eyes, and I die each time that I fail to tell there the tale of my life and its lies. Ix never made us a pair, never shall we be wed. Without you I pine and despair, alone in my bachelor's bed. Ix gave you to another man, you bowed your eyes and pursed your lips. My fingers now shall never scan the undulating rhythms of your hips. My secret I carry in silence, the legacy of your indifference.